Hey, okay, today's lesson was sort of a hodgepodge of half-baked riffs and different things that I thought up, and I'll put some of those in here and you can noodle with them or not to taste. Anyhow, we started with the blues scales on the first string, major and minor, and it brought up the fact that the minor blues adds a flat 5, which is a B flat, and the major blues adds a minor third, which is a G natural. So I digressed briefly on intervals, and I said that the 2, 3, 6, and 7 are called major intervals. So here's a major second, major third, major sixth, major seventh. When you lower major intervals, they become minor. So minor second, minor third, minor sixth, minor seventh. The 4 and 5 are outliers. We call them perfect. Perfect fourth and perfect fifth. When you lower a perfect interval, you don't call it minor, you call it diminished. So the technical name for that interval is the diminished fifth, but in typical jazz and rock parlance, it's just a flat 5. Okay, so moving right along, we talked extended scales, and we talked about some riffs that would work. I brought up Sweet Emotion, the bass line. It's all in the A string. Every note from the... Actually, it's kind of a hybrid of major and minor. Okay, I talked briefly about Money for Nothing. It starts with a perfect fifth, which is like a power chord shape on the D string at the 5th fret. So it's perfect fifth, hammer on your ring finger, then play the 2nd string, kind of like your D scale, then back to the perfect fifth and then perfect fourth. That's how this came up, because this is sort of like the shape that you're using for Bad to the Bone. And with that, you can play the scale in G minor. So an extended G minor pentatonic would be this. We're going to harmonize it using major triads. In fact, a lot of riffs are used to play this. Here's that Zeppelin riff. I think that's an actual slide. Anyhow, you can try sliding your way through this. That should help you with Bad to the Bone. Okay, but most importantly today we did the Stevie Ray Vaughan, and that has an intro which uses the unison, this pair of E's, and slides into them from D, and moves up to 8 and 7 and bends a little bit. And back to where it started. Put 2 fingers down even though you're bending at the 2nd fret and bend the G string upward. Return, open, D string 2nd fret. So to time it sounds like this. So that's your intro. Then you already know the main lick, all that stuff. And then you're at the end of the form. You do the A, you come back to the E. And the position where you would normally go, that's where you're going to begin the turnaround. Sliding 2 to 4 on the G string, connecting with your 1st finger. So in reverse, it's a grace note, meaning a fast slide, a pull off, and landing on the tonic E. So here we go. Now hammer on the A string to 2nd fret. Double hammer on, open 1-3, D string. Now come down the blues scale. Trill this note. Land here on the 3rd fret. Open A. Then bend from the 3rd fret and connect to the high E. And I'm even going to give you the end, which is same move, but hitting both strings simultaneously. Now slide off with a grace note and a pull off again. And the very last move is open to 3 and then chromatically up the A string. So the last bit again is. Here's the entire turnaround slowly. He plays it about this tempo.